Alright, so I had a spot in an MTT where race cut off, got 3-bet button, and a 4-bet jammed, ace queen off. I know that's just a GTO play, but I want to check how to play versus a linear 3-bet range with no bluffs. It's a, it's a passive type fish in micro stakes. And we see this type of player in live poker a lot too. So GTO Wizard has no block solutions, but I think it's just for cash games. But what we can do is I can select pre-flop. I select the stack size of 40. Small enough, then I put the ante per player. Oh, I guess I could just a total. And limbs, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's too many sizes here. I'm just looking for an open race spot or open 2 big lines. And just one size here too. Alright, and I'm gonna make it 3.5, 3-bet. And the rest doesn't really matter for now. I just want to check what to do here. So let's look at the GTO solution. Cutoff raises, button 3-bets. What does the cutoff do? Jams, ace queen, a lot of these pairs. And 4-bet bluffs, some suited aces. King 9 suited, king 7 suited, king queen off, ace jack off a little bit, ace 10 off. 7 6s. I don't think it's calling that jam with 7 6s, is it? I guess it is. Yeah, this is just absurd for someone who doesn't 3-bet bluff, right? So I just want to see the extreme, like, a passive fish is going to 3-bet bluff even like ace 9 off, ace 10 off, queen 10 off. You can see all these hands. Even regs sometimes don't find all these 3-bet bluffs. They might pick a few, like I pick a few hands, sometimes I don't, I don't fold to 4-bets nearly enough, I think. This seems crazy. Anyways, we're just looking at this, and I'm just going to edit that range. And I'll just put in a couple ranges I think are what I play. Cut off, I think it should be raising around 35%, sometimes 40%, depending on how edgy the players behind are. So what I do is I go here, I go to small blind, no block, and then I go set strategy. I'm just going to put folds here. I don't know if deuces, yeah, I don't, okay. Don't want the deuces. Something like any ace, actually not all aces, not the worst ones. Like I might do something like this. I don't think I open, like say something like that. So all this offsuit shit I don't raise. 10-9 on these hands I do though. The suit low stuff I don't really raise. I guess you could have some. Something like that. I think, oh, there you go, I can just go. I just hold them all, so that's so much faster. It's my first time doing this kind of thing, so we're learning. Does it tell you? Then tell me the percentage. It's got to be like 35, 36. Yeah, okay, perfect. Now, because this is blind versus blind, it's going to have range just a little crazy. But you got to keep in mind, I'm just trying to do cutoff first button. So, small one's out of position. And these are the ranges I got to adjust here. So strategy. Fold up. I'm playing one tournament here, so I'm just going to play a hand. Oh, that's not fold. That's good, that's good. So all these hands, I think they fold. And I'm going to make the raising range just jacks. No, do my range 9s plus ace queen suited. And then just flatting the rest. So this is kind of extreme. You could go even more extreme with some players, like just queens plus ace king, or jacks plus ace king. But I think this is kind of, I see a lot of players I think have something like this. Just like 4 to 6% 3-bet, yeah, overall, and then for the spot, I don't know what it is. It's just pretty tight. So I think this is good. I like it. I'm just gonna, oh shit, click no luck. Then we can just bounce back and see how the two strategies compare. This is what I'm looking at. So you see here, ace queen off, almost always a jam. Get ace king offsuit bunch, king good suited, king good suited. A lot of these pairs. Yeah, it's just, there's no, it just doesn't feel right to even 4-bet bluff them a little bit. There are some players who 3-bet bluff too much, so I can compare it to those. Oh, what the fuck happened here? Yeah, I didn't lock all the... So I didn't lock all the ranges properly. But it's interesting if you, it kind of finds another solution with some of these, some kind of balance. So now is everything locked? Is there locked in those raises? Okay, there, I lock all. Should be good to go. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so that's their 3-betting strategy. Now we see what we're supposed to do. So ace queen off becomes a clear fold, and we can just overfold completely. 81%. And because of that, I think 35% is on the tighter end for an open raise. And, 'cause that's close to what GTO is. You should be raising quite a bit looser, since people don't 3-bet enough, or 3-bet bluff enough. So this is kind of crazy, eh? Like, jams are just ace king suits a pure jam, and then just mostly kings, a little bit of ace king off, aces, and just flatting tens, ace jack suited, ace king suited, king king suited. Some of this other stuff is tough to see this and like to adjust this much. But there are players that we just know for sure they're never going to exploit us if we exploit their type 3-betting range. You could play with them for years and they're just never going to do it. And in tournaments, you don't really play that much with guys, unless it's on the smaller sites. Yeah, this is interesting. Because it's just so tight, I can't imagine there's any folds to a 4-bet jam, 5-bet jam, whatever. I don't get that. These hands are pure calls, but it's saying yeah, there we go, okay. Sixes. How do you so this is just fractions of these hands. But it doesn't seem accurate. Pure calls. Or folds. There's just no, yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. There's just no 4-bet non-all-in. And again, what if you just no block them to having no fold to 4-bet? Let's do this. Can we go back and resolve what we do? Like, why wouldn't you just jam aces 100% of the time? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just playing no calls. Interesting.